Hey everyone, my name is Eric Hopkins, aka JEL. Welcome back to the Dragon's Den. So, do you guys remember about a month ago when the world was falling apart and everybody was absolutely complaining and the internet just absolutely exploded at the reveal of the new Superman suit from James Gunn's Superman that he is currently filming? And the world was like, oh my God, it's just so dark. It's not bright enough. Oh my God, it's so dirty. Oh, there's so many lines in the design. He's got a collar and all this stuff. It don't look like Henry Cavill. Well, where are all you haters at now? Because apparently we now have official set photos from the film that is being shot right now. And here is what the suit looks like in better lighting. As I said in my first video, that if he's standing up in better lighting, it's going to look completely different. And I was absolutely correct on that. Not to pat myself on the back, but I mean, come on, guys. I mean, you got to understand when a movie's shooting, until you actually see it in motion, too. I mean, it's not 100%. You can't quite tell exactly what it's going to look like. But I just knew that in better lighting, a cleaner suit that is not battle worn, which is what that first photo clearly showed, it was going to look a lot better. And this here is the absolutely brightest suit that I was hoping to see, and I knew that once we got to see this, it was going to look a lot better. And in functionality of him actually moving around, standing, and walking, it actually looks great. This is, to me, is probably one of the better Superman suits that we've had since possibly Christopher Reeve, in my opinion. But yeah, it just looks practical. I love the fact that we got the red shorts now. That's absolutely outstanding. The logo, obviously, I've always been a big fan of that. The Kingdom Come logo that is now just a little bit differently designed than some of the previous iterations. But yeah, we've also got some set photos of Mr. Terrific as well. And yeah, he looks absolutely comic accurate as well. He looks even got the fair play on the side of the jacket for Mr. Terrific and all this sort of stuff. And he's got the big T on his face, which, if you've seen CW's Arrow, he was a little bit on that show as well. But I just think this looks absolutely outstanding. Not only that, one of the big things that's a huge win for me when it comes to the Superman suit is, of course, the yellow S on the back of the cape. This looks outstanding to me. But yeah, all you haters, where are you guys at now? Are you guys still upset? Still want Henry Cavill? And I understand some of you probably still are going to want him because Henry Cavill did do a good job. I'm not going to deny that. But at the same time, the DCEU did not do well at the box office. Did not succeed, and now it is his time with all the convoluted confusion that series had. That it's time to start fresh. And I'm actually excited to see what DC Studios and James Gunn brings to the table here. So yeah, I'm absolutely excited to see this. This looks outstanding to me. It's going to be a great thing to see on film. He just looks like Superman, and he yes, everybody says he looks like a young Henry Cavill, but at the same time, to me, that just means he looks like Superman because Henry Cavill did look like Superman, and this guy looks great too. David Corn Sweat, I think, is going to do a great job as the Clark Kent Superman, and of course, there's some set photos of Lois Lane out there as well, along with Mr. Terrific, and I think even Nicholas Holt's Lex Luthor's not actually on the film yet, but he's on set. So there's a lot of that going around as well. But yeah, this all looks great so far. Obviously, I want to see a trailer. Well, we're not going to see that probably till at least the end of the year, potentially heading into 2025. But yeah, I just feel like the era of the comic accurate superhero outfits is finally here. No more black leather suits from the old X-Men and things like that. We are finally in this bright age of comic book characters having those bright comic book costumes that they had in the comics that make them pop off the page. And in this instance, it'll be popping off the screen. So I can't wait to see more of this. Obviously, we got the Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, Deadpool, Wolverine, and now, of course, Superman. Yeah, I'm just excited about this. I know I'm glad that we're finally getting some positivity when it comes to DC as well. There was a lot of people online today it seemed like it was more positive than negative. There were some negative out there. Don't get me wrong. Some people just feel like this looks like something out of a cosplay at a Comic-Con or something like that. I don't see it that way. I think this is just more bright, more colorful. The stuff that the DCU definitely needs to be doing instead of the DCEU dire nature of it. Which again, don't be wrong, I enjoyed the DCEU for what it was. I just feel like that the DCU picking up a brand new story and everything will be great as well. And I'm really hoping that they do this with Batman as well. I said this in my other video talking about the Batman Part 2 that dropped today, that I'm hoping that the Batman in the new DCU will kind of be more along the blue and gray, not quite so grounded with the dark black. I just think it would pop on screen right next to this version of Superman. So I'm hoping they do that as well. But what do you guys think? Are you guys excited for the new DCU? Are you excited for James Gunn and DC Studios to finally, knock this one out of the park, and hopefully we get a brand new DCU that can last for good 20 years at this point? I would love to see a lot more DC movies to kind of rival Marvel Studios at this point. What do you guys think? Comment below, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And until my next video, guys, take care and God bless.